Hello and welcome to the Crafty Little Gem. Thank you for joining me today. So today I have an ATC box. However, this was a while ago. I did make this a while ago and then I lost all of my instructions. I haven't seen another one out there the same or with the instructions to go with it. So I did have to take mine apart to get a template and to redo the instructions. So that is what I have got today. So I have 3 different sizes. This is the smaller one. If you would like me to do a tutorial on the big ones, please leave a comment below. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, so everything that I will be using will be Stampin' Up related. And I have gone for the Rainy Days collection today, which is my all-time favourite. Just getting some bits and pieces out that I need. And so we will get cracking. So first of all, I'll be working off this today instead of a cheat sheet. I'm going to bring my scoreboard in, and I am using some of my blue cardstock. This measures 7.5 by 8. Okay, so what we are going to do is, first of all, on the 8-inch side, I'm just measuring it up, that's right, we are going to score at 3 1/4 and 4. 3 3/4 and 4 1/4. So on the 8-inch side, 3 3/4, 4 1/4, and this will become our spine. We can then turn it on to, let's have a look. Which way have I done all my writing? Yeah, so that needs to go that way. Yep, so it doesn't, with the larger bit at the top, let's have a look, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, so it doesn't actually matter which bit's at the top. We are going to score at 1/2 inch on the 7.5 inch side, 3 1/4 and at 7, like so. So then that's when we get our larger side and our smaller size. So then what we are going to do is, so we have the larger side at the top, so we've got the 1/2 inch and then a larger piece, a smaller piece, and then another 1/2 inch. We are having it that way, and I will just measure up this way. We need to score, because we've already done the middle pieces, we are now only going down to this second score line. You are scoring at 1/2 inch to the second score line, 1 inch to the second score line, 7 inches to the second score line, and 7.5 to the second score line, like so. So that is the base of our card, cut and scored. We are now going to go in and fold and burnish. We obviously can't do these two that are partially there. But all the ones that go all the way across, we can. So this is now how we are going to cut it. We are cutting away these outside sections. So the whole bit across that bottom. We're matching exactly the same on the other side. and cutting that off. We are then going to cut this left hand square away. We are cutting this middle square section away. So I will then just fold them two under, trim that as neatly as I can, removing that section there. And then we are just going to make this bit at the top here into a little tiny tab. So straight down the score line and then wedge in from that square, and the same on the other side. And now what we're going to do is we are cutting from this bit here to the second score line. We are leaving this middle bit in contact. So straight to there, and exactly the same on the other side to there. And once that is together, you will see that it will fold over like so. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to decorate up, and we're just going to fold and burnish them outer two, because they are actually going to connect together like so. So I'm going to actually add my pattern paper to these two sections here. I'm just going to grab my circle punch. So these two are going to be the inside. So I have two pieces of the Rain or Shine DSP, and they measure 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. So 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. And we're just going to use our liquid glue Tombow to pop those on. So one there, and one there. Like so. We need a piece for this middle here, and one for the end as well. These measure 3 5/8 by 3/8 of an inch. And what we are going to do is I'm going to pop him there, I think. Oh, it don't really matter. I'm going to pop him there and that one there. So this bit you do want to be flat, because this is the inside. So there wants to be no decoration on this that you add in afterwards at all. And they've just seen there's a little tiny bit of cutting we need, because we need to make this into a tab. So again, up the score lines and then wedging out from the small square either side. And then that is the inside decorated. So I am having it this way. I'm sure you can see my little cheat thing on this side helping me out. Let me see if I can bring that in for you a little bit more there. That's a lot better. So again, I have got 2 pieces of DSP. They measure exactly the same as the other one, which is 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. One is going there. This is going to be the top, so you actually want the other one facing outwards. We need one for this middle section here, which will be 2 5/8 by 3/8 of an inch, and that will go across that top. And you also need a piece just for this section, move that in, just for this section, and again it will be 3 5/8 by 3/8 of an inch, and that one will go there. So we'll get on with that and pop these in place. Please remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the content of my channel. I am hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers. And that one there. And that one that way. And the only reason I know which way these papers go is because of the raindrops. So there we go. Now, as you can see on this side here, we have 2 half circles punched out. This will help you get the ATCs out. So all I'm using is a 1 3/4 hole punch. This is, however, you can use what you've got, however big hole punch you've got. And I've just taken it out of the 2 larger sides like so. So that is now what we have. And now it's time to build. So don't worry about the top bit. We are taking the larger bits, and first of all we are going to join them together with the pattern piece on the outside. So this, on the other side of this, is where the patterned DSP is, and I'm just going to bring them in together and fold that up. And then this side is quite a lot easier because we don't have the suction on this side to get in the way. This will be our front, so put the back one in, put a little bit of glue on that bit there, and then some adhesive on that bit there, and we can actually fold that over. Get your bone folder and tap that down on the inside, and then as you can see we're just going to flip this over. You want the longer side to go in first, then your tab on the top, and then the pattern side over. If you put your tab in first, it will get caught on this section here when you are trying to close it. So I am just going to put some glue all along there. Fold that tab to tack it into place. Make sure your box is nice and square. Add a little bit more adhesive to that section, and then you should be able just to fold it over. And just pat that down like so. So if you hold the top and the bottom, that will actually just come up nicely. So I'll leave it like that so you can see the inside and the out. And then I've just got a few little pieces that I've already die cut. I'm using my favourite one of all time to decorate up. We'll go for that one. And I've just got a little topper there to go with that. So I'm just going to grab my dimensionals, because this one can be a bit more 3D with it being the outside of the box. I'm going to pop 3 on there like so. Yep. And pop him just where I want him. And then I've just got the little sentiment for the top. The rainy days are better with you. I'm going to just use this edge. And I'm just going to pop it wherever I think is right, like so. And that is our little ATC box made. Now obviously we need some little cards to go inside, so I've already glued down 2. So my card base measures 2.5 by 3.5. My DSP measures 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. These were all using scraps from this product. Everything that I had left over. And I've given myself a tiny border on this. I'm not worried about this at all. And then I have just a few little things that I have coloured in. I think he's going to go on there. He's going to go on there, and I think he's going to go on there, like so. So again, I am using dimensionals. This box will take the dimensionals. It is 1/2 inch wide. I've got a box that is 3/4 inch, and then the next one above that is 1 inch. So just decorating these up how I wanted to. I have coloured them in with the blending pens, and just got my favourite. Just peel those off, and I can put him wherever I like. So I've just got some of the clouds that are in the set as well, and I have got some little flowers. These will be getting popped on. So I think they will stand out more on this one, and he seems quite happy playing, doesn't he, in the rain. I'm going to have my flowers covering a little bit of my tortoise, and then we have a few different toppers as well. So I don't think I'm going to have anything on that. I'm going to put "Oh Happy Day," and at the top I'm just going to have "The Rainy Days Are Better With You." This one I'm going to stick directly down, just so you can see the top of that. And I think I'm going to go with the round on this one. and that one will go there. So we just need to pop some little gemstones on. Let's see what I have. Oh, they're my favourite at the minute. So these are Stampin Up. I'm going to grab my picky tool, which I love, and just going to have 3 on there. I'm going to have 1, 2. I feel it needs another one. Maybe another one there. And I'm just going to have 3 down the bottom here on the happy bunny. Okay, so pack them away. You obviously put all of your details on the back. Pop them together, and still, even with that little bit of dimension, they will happily go in the box. And if you wanted to, you'd actually be able to get an envelope in there as well, because there's plenty of room either side and in height for the envelopes to go in as well. So I hope you like that, guys. That is my ATC for that one. And if I can find the larger projects that I've already done that I do not want to take apart, I will post a picture at the end of this for you as well. So thank you ever so much, everybody, for sticking with me, and thank you for the people that have subscribed. I shall hopefully see you for the next video, and that is bye for me for today. Bye bye.